Hi guys, welcome to part 2. That other video was getting too long and I decided to break it up in 2 parts. So if you missed that video, I will have this linked for you here and you can catch up on it. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Eve. I love all things beauty, and in today's video I am sharing with you what I took with me to my Hawaiian trip, which was for 8 days long back in September. I want to share with you what type of makeup I took with me. Make sure to check out part 1 where I talk about my skincare, which was in this compartment, and let's get into this portion where all my makeup is. If you like this video, please give it a thumb up, and I would love you consider subscribing to my channel today if you haven't done so already. And without any further ado, let's get into this makeup. Go ahead and take everything out, and we're gonna go through all these products. Just like in my skincare videos, I'm gonna try to group all the products together. If I'm gonna be talking about like specific category like powders or lipsticks or lip glosses, things like that, I'll try to keep them together so it actually makes sense for you. So you would see as a group of products and how many of which I brought with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with primers, you guys. But before we get into everything, I just wanna say whenever you're traveling to Hawaii or whenever you're traveling anywhere, really, you'll have to consider the type of weather that's going to be there. So obviously we traveled to Hawaii and it was pretty hot in there, not so much humid because we did travel at the end of September, so we didn't get too much of a humidity, but it was still very hot. It was in like high 80s and sometimes low 90s at some days. However, it wasn't too humid. So with that in mind, I definitely wanted to bring some products with me, considering the fact that my skin is combination oily. I did want to bring products with me to help me to mattify my skin and kind of keep the oiliness to a minimum. I did bring these 2 primers. Again, you guys have probably seen this one a million times on my channel. This is one of my favorite primers that's mattifying. This is by Ulta Beauty. This is a mattifying face primer. It does control the shine, and it also helps with blurring your pores, which is those 2 concerns that I have. This is a full-size product. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite mattifying and blurring products out of my entire collection. And then I did bring this a mini teeny guy. It's a Pore Professional by Benefit. This is just a really nice pore filling primer, and I just wanted to bring it along just in case if I wanted to go a little bit more glam with. So I do like this as a really good pore filling primer. For my foundations, I brought these 2, and I will explain why. This is a Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is specifically formulated for oily skin. Mine is in the shade 510 Fair. I really like that it is an affordable product, and you guys will see that throughout all this whole entire pile, a lot of my products that I travel with are affordable. It's just because you never know what can happen into your luggage while traveling to very far away from home, and if something goes missing, I wouldn't feel so bad if I need to replace it. However, all these products are really good quality. I definitely want to include something that I trust and I know works well with my skin, and something that I've tested and tried. A lot of these again are mini sizes or like smaller travel sizes, which is also very convenient. So let's go back to this. This foundation is a lighter formula. It's pretty hydrating. It does give you a good coverage. It's super easy to use. It's also like very light. However, it's also buildable if you wanted to build it up. I know that this lasts on my skin pretty well because again, this is made for oily skin. I wanted something light to bring with me to the islands because I know it could be hot, or we could go to the beach or all that good stuff. So I definitely wanted a light moisturizer, and this was obviously my first choice. Next foundation is by Milani. It's a Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. Mine is in the shade 180 Warm Shell. This is a glass bottle. I actually use this foundation in my full face of Milani video, so you can see this in action if you like to. I could have this video linked for you here. And I really like this foundation because of one reason. This is a natural finish foundation. However, it is self-setting. This foundation sets on my skin by itself. and does not require powdering. So this is the only reason why I wanted to bring this with me, because if I felt like I did not want to layer too many products, I just wanted something that's easy to use. The product just sets itself and is just so convenient to use. I also brought two different concealers with me. So this is Age Perfect Radiant Concealer, and I brought this concealer by Makeup Revolution. This is a Conceal and Hydrate shade C6. These two are absolute two different concealers. The L'Oreal one almost feels like a skincare and it matches my skin tone. If I did not want to use a full face of foundation and I just wanted to conceal some areas, I wanted something that would look skin-like. And this is exactly what this foundation gives you. It just melts into your skin. It gives you a nice medium coverage and you can't tell that you have anything on skin. However, you get that coverage that you need. This concealer actually I brought just for one reason, for concealing my under eye. This is a beautiful formula. It is a full coverage, it is brightening, and I really like this. I've had this in different shades. Of course, your combination oily skin girl here had to bring multiple powders. This one I briefly talked about, I believe, in my last monthly favorites. This is Clean Fresh powder by Covergirl. This is literally like a white powder that is mattifying. It does have a mirror. It's fully white. However, it's not powdery, and it works beautifully just as a retouching powder to mattify your face. I think that it's a wonderful product if you're oily skin, if you're very oily skin, if you're a combination just like me. This is an amazing product to keep handy for retouching your face throughout the day. It doesn't disrupt your foundation or the base products that you already have. It doesn't give you flashback. Amazing. Then this powder is by Ulta Beauty. This is Adjustable Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade of Fair Warm. And again, guys, I've talked about this in my previous videos. It does have like a little sponge there that I never use. And it does have like a half of this lid is a mirror, which is sometimes helpful. I use this powder to set my concealer on my under eyes and my T-zone. This is beautiful, soft formula. It's not powdery. And I just love that they have a decent a range of shades to choose from. Again, this is one of those products that deserves the hype, but it doesn't get any. Even though it is considered a foundation, it just does work wonderfully under the eyes because it's pretty light. Oh my goodness, this Can't Stop Won't Stop by NYX. It's in the shade Light. This is a newer launch. And you guys can see I took this with me. I use it pretty much every day there, and then you can see that I hit a major pan. This is almost done. And I wanted to tell you that I did not expect this powder to actually go out this fast. So beautiful formula. I'll definitely be repurchasing this one. It gives you coverage. It's that beautiful soft matte finish, and it's very, very smoothing. I don't recommend this powder for people with dry skin. Even if you are normal skin type, you might find it drying. It's definitely powder that's formulated for oilier skin types, but it's awesome powder, and I definitely will be repurchasing it. I took two different bronzers with me. This is a body bronzer just for obvious reasons, because it works. I hate the packaging because it's too bulky. It's not necessarily the best one for traveling. However, this body bronzer, it's just beautiful, it's easy to use, it's pigmented. That's all I needed. And I also took this KKW one with me because the packaging is super skinny, and I just wanted like a little bit cooler tone something with me. So I've been using this product actually left and right, and I had like a significant dent here, but I don't see the bottom of the pan yet. So I've been using this bronzer a lot in the past several months. I really like the undertone of this. When I was choosing which blushes to take with me, I definitely wanted to have a variety. I never travel with one blush because if I change my lip color, sometimes I like to have different blush to go with it. So I definitely wanted to choose something that if it breaks, I wouldn't be so sad about it. I know it kind of sounds pity, but anyway, so I went with two Kylie blushes that I have. This one is in the shade Kitten Baby. Obviously she rebranded and these no longer active. I really liked it. This is super cute. The packaging is pretty sturdy. It does have like a full-size mirror here. And this other shade is We're Going Shopping, which is also really, really pretty. I only traveled with one highlighter. This is by Makeup Revolution. This is a reloaded highlighter in the shade Just My Type. The packaging obviously is pretty cheap. It's all rubbed off here. However, this highlighter is the most gorgeous champagne color you can find. I've used this on camera and I've spoken about this product on my blogs. I've had this for some time. This is so gorgeous. I don't know why people don't talk about it, but again, one of those products that is so underrated. This is amazing. I absolutely love this. I use this highlighter a lot and it just looks like it's barely touched. Wonderful buildable highlighter. You can just go light-handed and just have a little glow, or you can build it up and you will see it from space, which I usually go for. For my mascara, I definitely wanted to go with something that's waterproof, that would not smudge, that would not give me troubles, but I wanted to have some volume. So I went with this mascara, Level Up by UOMA by SHARON. I've actually done the whole entire review of the brand. You know, this is a very interesting wand. It's not only this shape, but it's also twisted in its way. So it gives you beautiful volume and it does give you a decent length. This mascara doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, it just lasts the whole entire day. It's really long lasting. I love this. Oh, I missed on this one. This is another concealer that I brought with me. This is also by Makeup Revolution. This is a very beautiful formula. It's kind of like a newer launch. I would want to say it launched within the last year or so. It does have that spongy round applicator, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm sorry, it's pretty dirty right here because you can't really control how much product comes out. Again, this formula is amazing. I actually went ahead and repurchased this in 2 other different shades because this feels like it's infused with skincare. Just reminds me of that L'Oreal Age Perfect concealer as well. It just melts into your skin. It's so easy to blend. However, it does have more of like a highlighting properties if you're using a lighter shade for your under eyes. And I love this. Again, like I said, I repurchased this already in 2 other shades because I really, really love the formula. I brought this 2 setting sprays. One is the All Nighter by Urban Decay and I brought Stay Spray by Tarte. Both of these are mini, as you can see, and I love both of them. This one is a little bit more gentle. However, they both really long lasting, and that's what I wanted. I didn't use them too much because I felt like we were a lot on the beach and it was not necessary. However, I used them whenever we went out and I thought they performed really well in that type of weather. I have both of these products in a full size and I really, really like them. They're really good quality. Let's talk about eyebrow products, you guys. Oh, so I only brought 2. I know, it's so not like me. So I really try to stay focused and true to myself and just said, Eve, you're really not going to be doing makeup that much, but your eyebrows have to be just looking presentable at all times. So I went with Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow. This has a really small applicator and it's really comfortable to use on your eyebrows. It's just super easy to use and the formula is waterproof and very long lasting. And that's all I wanted. And then I also brought the Brow Blade by Urban Decay pencil, which is a double-sided. You guys seen this before. I recommended this to you a million times. This is a wonderful double-sided product that has pencil on one side and it kind of has that super skinny brush that you can create the hair-like strokes with and just intensify the brow. This, guys, is a blotting paper sheets. This one is from NYX. This is a green tea blotting paper. I always have them. Again, like I am combination oily skin. I like to use stuff like this just to blot the oils when they come through on my makeup without disrupting the makeup. I think a lot of different brands have this type of product, so you can really just look into any other brand that calls your name. However, I do like these. These come in really handy. I stayed really minimal, as you can see, with my eyeshadows. So I brought my 5 in a box mini eyeshadow palette by Catrice. I have talked about this a good amount of time already. This is a warm spice look palette. This is like the beautiful warm color story. I think it would be suitable for the islands. It has beautiful shimmers, beautiful mattes. The quality of this eyeshadow palette is fantastic. Every single shade here performs like a high-end. This was an absolute no-brainer to take with me. And I also packed my Kaja bento box. This is in the shade 08 Chocolate Dahlia. I love this. This is a little bit more in like a cooler tone. This basically has 3 eyeshadows. The bottom 2 are matte. So this is a deeper one. This is a medium matte shade. And then the top one is a shimmer. I love this because this is just like a more like a cooler, like more neutral shades. And I love this. The quality of these is so good. I just wanted to have some variety. Before we get into the lip products, because I have quite a few here, I wanted to share with you this product, you guys. And I did talk about it in one of my favorites videos, and I wanted to mention it again here because this actually worked out so wonderfully for me. So this is by Essence. This is a Glowing Golds Body Shimmering Gel. And as far as I know, as I'm filming right now, this product is still available on Essence's website. I purchased mine from Ulta, and I don't think this is available anymore on Ulta. It was a limited edition collection, so if you actually still like it, it's super affordable. I believe it's $6.99, and it is awesome product. And if you wanted, you would need to go to Essence website directly. So anyway, what this is, it's a shimmering body gel that dries down completely without smudging. This is just a beautiful champagne glow without being too glittery. I don't think the camera really picks it up. This just gives you that beautiful champagne glow to the skin without looking glittery. I don't mind glitter here and there, but when I want to highlight my whole entire body, that my skin just looks like sun-kissed and glowy, I am not looking for something that has glitter. I like something that has like a subtle glow, and this is what it gives me. And this products give you just that. That's beautiful, like champagne undertone. That's so flattering. I think like any skin tone will benefit from this. It doesn't actually give you a color. It just gives you that shimmer. So if you are a deeper skin tone, you will probably like this as well. And the best portion is that it's not scented, and it also doesn't transfer. We only have a lip products left, and there's just few selections here. Again, it's one of those categories when I cannot just take one or two. I usually have like 5, 6 options for myself, and different textures and different shade selection, and as well as different lip pencils to bring along. So if you've made to this portion of this video, give me a thumb up emoji in the comments below so I know you're a survivor. As you guys can see, so I have some glosses formulas, and I have lipstick formulas. So this one is a melted chocolate by Too Faced. This is just a liquid lipstick, and this was a discontinued product. It does have this little sponge applicator here. I love this formula. It is matte, but it's comfortable, and this been launched years ago, and it's also been discontinued a while back, but I still have 2 shades of this, and I traveled with them a lot. I use this lipstick on a daily basis just for my own use, and I traveled with this. I know I don't really use it on camera anymore, but however, it's ended up here, and I kind of have to tell you what this is. Yes, I wish they would bring this back. This is a wonderful formula, to my opinion. It's that long-lasting, comfortable matte color that's also, this shade is a knockout. This is another liquid lipstick. This is the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish liquid lipstick in the shade Tulip. I love this. This is by Physicians Formula. This is just this beautiful red, but it's almost like a corally red. It's just such a beautiful color and very unique. I don't think I have anything like this in my whole entire collection. I actually use this shade in summer quite a bit. It's a very comfortable matte formula, and it is long lasting. It wears pretty well under the mask. I think these are still available. I actually have several of these. I think like 5 or 6 of these colors because I really like the formula, so I went ahead and purchased a bunch of them. This next product is a lip gloss by Soap & Glory. It's called Sexy Mother Pucker in the shade Plums Up. This is a beautiful plumping lip gloss. I've shared this product with you in my Instagram stories. It's a pretty sheer color. The formula is pretty glossy. However, when you have it on lips, it's pretty tingly. If you do not like the tingling lip gloss, you probably will not like this. You can see how much I've used up. I use this lip gloss pretty often. This gives you the most beautiful, like Victoria's Secret sexy supermodel, beautiful cushiony juicy lips. I love this. This next product is by Milani. This is a Max Lip Lacquer. This is in the shade 110, A Little Secret. And I've actually spoken about this product in my Full Face of Milani video. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this also for you guys. This is a beautiful, very neutral, like mauve tone. And this is a full pigment lip gloss. Super, very, very glossy, very shiny. Wears really, really well considering the fact that it's kind of like a gloss formula. I really like this. However, it's also pretty plumping. If you do not like those tingling lip glosses, this product is not for you. The next one you already recognize. This is by Fenty. This is in a shade Cake Shake. Oh my god, that was a tongue twister. And I just love this formula. It's just like a beautiful gloss. I think I've used it so much that it's barely anything left. I think I would need to repurchase it. As you can see, the camera doesn't even pick up. It's really glossy, just really neutral gloss. I actually used it a good amount when I was on vacation. Like a lip balm, get some glossiness, just like a slight natural tint, as you can see here on my hand. And I really like how glossy this is. It will give you like the juicy lips. Down to the last 4 items here, and these are lip liners. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them. The LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner in the shade Flesh. Then I have the Essence Soft Contouring lip liner in the shade Under My Skin. Then I have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF. And then I have a Milani Color Statement lip liner 02. Shade is called True Red. These are the shades. You can kind of see that this was an LA Girl, this was Essence, this is a BFF by ColourPop, and then we have a Milani lip pencil right here in a True Red. This is my typical range, what I like to use on a daily basis. I do like the mauve, more pink tones, and then I always have something that's classic red, and then I always have an option for the neutral shades. So this is what I brought with me. Hey guys, this sums up my video for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I took with me to my Hawaiian trip and all the products that I used. I know I traveled pretty lightly this time. However, all those products worked out so well for me. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you saw some of your favorite products or the products that you also travel with. If you like this video, give it a thumb up and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next videos. Bye.